I still think do not touch the memory card in slot A or the power button. 2004, Take-Two Interactive Software and subsidiaries. In 2004, Artificial Mind and Movement Inc. Ooh, and licensed by Nintendo. Global Star Software. Sorry, I always think whenever I see a logo on a black screen that it has to be, like, whispered. Ooh, those little creatures. A2M. I'm gonna keep doing it, like, forever. Hello, welcome to Scaler! Hello, Mr. Bears, my name is Kind of Blue. Welcome to Scaler, my 100% Let's Play. So, if you don't know what Scaler is, we're gonna find out. But first, a trigger warning, in case anyone is triggered by someone in an electric chair going off, and interrogations, and yeah, if you come in like 6 minutes later, we'll be playing the game and it'll be all good. But just wanted to give that. Here we go.
Use the lizard energy to wake up that lizard-loving do-gooder and get him to talk. Don't take him on some joyride.
Yes, sir. My mistake, sir. Scaler Jenkins.
Yeah, that's my name. Hey, you're that guy on TV. Private Butt Breath.
Boot Camp! Captain Boot Camp! Now, where was I?
Interrogating the suspect, you idiot.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Thank you, son.
Bootcamp, you idiot! Don't you're opening the portal! Shut that off! Shut it off!
Yeah, ooh, that kind of tickled. What the? Huh? That looks like Luger and Jazz, Rhombus, and Turbine. They're all part of this? They're all lizards?
You don't even know the half of it. We took lots of your beloved lizard eggs into our dimension. We're giving them some special TLC. Soon, they'll hatch into super soldiers.
Bootcamp, you ask the questions, you idiot. You don't answer them.
Sorry, sir. My apologies, sir.
What a wimp. Are you sure your name isn't Captain Bootlick?
Boot Camp! Ah, my nose! Ah!
Oh. Yeah.
Get that lizard before he ruins everything! You... Ah! Oh! Ugh! After him! He's crossed into our world!
Wow. Now it's time for Chime Room. Or Chimney Room. One of the three.
Ooh. Did anyone get the license plate number of that truck? Oh, I got to stop eating that chili right before I hit the sack. It always gives me weird dreams.
And welcome to Scaler. So, we have these eggs here. And when we break them open, we get orange little particles, or clockies. And what the clockies do is they allow us to use them for points. They're more or less our currency that we're going to be working on building up here. So yeah, in a perfect world, like, sit down, get everything. Hopefully we would have 9,000 of them by the end of this level. The chances of happening, negatives. Like, it is impossible for us to have 9,000 of them by the time we finish this level, unfortunately. Unless, like, I really wanted to, like, sit down and grind everything, but I promise you it is not that important. These clock keys are literally everywhere. So, it's not going to be the end of the world in order to miss a few. There's going to be many levels, but there's going to be a bunch of them. But there's two things that Scaler can do. Scaler can double jump, can whack. If we hit it 3 times, he can do a claw attack that does a little more damage. We can lick, bleh, bleh, bleh. We also have these little purple things that when they explode, well, they hurt, but they also explode the other little eggs that are around us. They can also set up chain reactions. We have these little nippers, which I'm sure is not the proper name for it, but that's my name for them. Actually, I'm gonna change it. They're yappers. Yeah, that's better. They're yappers. Also, we have these little blue pieces here that help restore our health. So every time we get hit, we have a blue bar up at the top with 3 little pieces. If we get hit, we can eat one of these, and it restores our health. The little blue things do respawn, so don't you worry. So if you're in a level for a long time and you clear a bunch of stuff out, if there's little eggs that have little blue healing pieces in them, we will be able to, like, see them later on. You may also be wondering, what is the 0 out of 10 that we're looking at? That is a crystal energy, or a crystal gem, or a crystal gem, or crystal energy, or energy gem. One of the 3. I may or may not have already, like, recorded this episode once, so I'm like, okay, now I know, like, the official names of them. Chronicle Blue, why the heck are you, like, re-recording the episode? Well, I didn't save, because I was waiting till, like, I made sure everything was done to save, and then the game crashed. I'm just like, cool, love that. Anyway, let's find out what this proper name is. This is Vitaloids. That's good to know. Oh yes, I am so happy. We're back on 3D platforming terrain. I know it feels so great, doesn't it? I know it does. You don't have to tell me. Ow. Thank you for waiting until I got close enough for you to whack me. I appreciate it so much. Okay, can you believe that it took us 45 episodes to beat Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story? Like, yeesh. Like, even I didn't think it took that long, but then again, still not the longest Let's Play I've ever done. It really felt like it, though. Like, the amount of time that they, like, cram into, like, Peach's castle, it's like, ugh. You know? Then again, I'm certain that for Darklight, if I didn't do, like, the 100-level dungeon, then it would have been significantly shorter as well. But, anyway. Now we have these little pads that we're going to be seeing quite a bit of in these upcoming levels. What we do is we hit them, we jump on them, and we can get little Klekoids, we get a Vitaloid, and the little other one right over there. Let's see what that does. Ah! Yum. Don't worry, we will be told the official name of it very soon. Not that it really matters. I call them little sun gems, because, well, it looks like a sun. As well as, there's many things I'm glossing over, but don't you worry, I'm going to be going over all of them. So, yes, there's little things here, and here we can actually find out what the name of this is. It is a crystal gem. Okay. That's right, it was a crystal gem. It's just so nice to be here. 3D platforming. I can run around. I'm recording, I guess I am. If someone wants to go through, like, all the episodes where I like, check if I'm recording, please do. I would love it so much. We got another one over here. Yeah, we're gonna be finding, like, candy, like, in this first level. However, moving on, they're going to be a lot more hidden. In fact, there's going to be, like, hidden paths, by the way. Don't you worry. So yeah, they're not just here for funsies. They're going to be difficult. They're going to be hard to find. In fact, we can even turn around. Turn around. And we see one right up there. Chronicle Blue, how can we get that? Do we have to, like, jump and get it? Oh, don't worry, we will. We will indeed be able to get it. Not right now, but, like, in the next like, 5 seconds, I promise you. So.
Whoa! You're one ugly figment of my imagination.
You aren't so easy on the eyes either, small, blue, and gruesome.
You talk?
Only to ugly blue creatures. Name's Leon.
Leon? That was my father's name.
Was?
He left us when I was young.
Oh, that's rough, kid.
Kid? How about you call me Scaler?
Really? This must be yours. Movie abuses lizard on set, activist protests at premiere. 12-year-old boy scales Exoff building to save the lizards. Kid lives in tree for 4 months to protect unique lizard habitat. You're quite the troublemaker.
Lizard freedom fighter, thank you.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like rebels, especially lizard freedom fighting rebels.
Hey, tell me something. When do I wake up from this freak show?
Wake up. This is no dream.
Okay, have it your way. You're not a dream.
Oh no, have it your way. I'm just a dream. I've got work to do.
Okay, so now you may have seen this little like white orb thing under the bar of health. What is that? Well, if you hold the right trigger, there's a whole lot of nothing right now, but it is an electric shock, and what that does is it attacks any nearby things and gives it a little shock. Does damage to them. Not a lot, but just like enough. Like it does a little bit of damage, but it mostly explodes eggs, especially marked eggs that we're going to be coming across very soon. How do we recharge this energy, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. We recharge it by grinding on mines. And you can see the bar that's charging up right now. And if you go on right on over here, bam. Now, if you are in the air or if you are jumping or anything like that and you are not touching the vine, then the bar would not charge up. So, if you get all the way to the end of off of the vine and the bar has not charged up, too bad. Too bad, so sad. Try again. But we're going to be coming across many things very soon that are going to require us to use that thing. But for this first level, I can tell you, you can absolutely mess around with it all you want here. You don't have to worry about saving it for anything. This is all just for fun. It's a nice beginner level, so nothing is too difficult. I say as I get hit. And here we go. Now, there's going to be many different things that we're introduced to, like these little birds here. What are these little birds, and why are they holding eggs? Well, if they're holding eggs, then we should probably pop them. Pop. Yum. Another crystal gem. And we are already at 5 crystal gems already. Another reason why it was kind of alright for me to lose the... lose save data is because now that I know, like, everything and, like, where it is, I can move a little bit faster instead of, like, trying to break everything open. Like, yeah, in a perfect world, you'll want to, like, break open all the little eggs in order to get, like, all the collect keys as possible, as well as to get all of the crystal gems. At the same time, it's kind of nice to know the ones that you need and the ones that you can, like, gloss over. More yappers. I call them certified yappers. Can I make that a mascot? I really want them to be like the mascot of yappers. Because again, they're not, well, they are being mean, but they're just yapping. Every time they open their eyes, it's like, hey, did you hear about the new Star Wars movie? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, did you hear about Lord of the Rings? Hey, did you hear about... Nope, I didn't, and I don't care to. Oh, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay, you have fun with that. I'll let you know when I start listening. Have you started listening yet? No. Here we have a bit of a stronger enemy, where they are able to do like quite a few attacks, and they're even able to block. So, yeah, it's kind of best to like do a few hits and run away to get them out of their little cycle, and then just keep hitting them. But don't worry, if you think that we're going to be able to use that to our advantage, we won't. No. This game is smart. As it keeps going, the game's going to get more and more bolder and smarter and more defensive as well. But you can see on the minimap that we have a little star at the bottom. That's going to be our goal. That's going to be our objective. Who is Leon and why is he here? Well, I don't know. But we see this gigantic thing. Maybe we should sneak up on it. I think we can do like a little attack. A little blit.
She's mine! Now listen, and listen good. Don't you even think about jacking my repidactyl. Hear me?
Relax, I don't care about your rebel baloney. I'm just killing time until I...
Wake up? Trust me, you're never gonna wake up.
Okay, maybe I'm not dreaming. Maybe this is real.
Oh, it's as real as they come. Get used to it. You're still just one more speck of dust trapped here on the most pathetic plane of the multiverse.
I'm no speck of dust. I can do anything.
Really? I bet you can't even rescue that lizard egg.
Piece o' cake. I'll be back in no time. Egg in hand.
Yeah, you see, I know stuff. As like the more you play, you start to like look around at the background I made, and you're like, oh, that's what those are. I'm like, yep. So let's try to talk to Leon. Oh, we need to find one egg before we can leave the level. Well, that's not exciting at all. Over here, this will take us back to the beginning of the level. And you may be wondering, Chronic the Blue, listen, you told us that the Kleckies, they are like a currency. What are they a currency for? Well, we are going to be able to level up. We're going to be able to increase our attack, our health, bomb canisters, and way more stuff. Okay, well, cool, I guess. What's the crystal gem for? I'm so glad you asked. The crystal gem unlocks artwork for us, actually. And you might have seen that in the little description as it told us. Now here we have they have names, I know they do. I'm gonna call them Screamers. Yeah. They're the secret Screamers. Okay, and be careful here. Hey! I didn't get hit that time. I always get hit by that one. And here we have the Silent Walkers, where they make very little noise, but they walk. Like, they're really good at walking. And if you think, oh, that's fine, I can just, like, tongue them to death. First off, get consent. Second off, not exactly, because your invincibility frames aren't that great in this game. So, you know, it's enough to get you out of danger, but not enough for you to be completely reckless about it. Is there a little thing over there? There was not. Okay. I'm just checking. I like to make sure, because this is a 100% Let's Play where we are indeed going to be getting all the eggs, which, no duh. The main part that makes this 100% is the crystal gems, obviously, because there are going to be at least 10 every level. Let's go ahead and shut up this chain reaction. Yeah, wow. Let's go ahead and set off this chain reaction. Yeesh. Maybe I need some... Well, no, actually. So, funny thing. I have not had caffeine. Or I should specify. I have not had... coffee. I've not had coffee or energy drinks in 2 weeks. Hey, I heard a weird sound. Ah. Yeah, depending on how you jump, you may be able to catch that in the camera. And that will, like, be enough to, like, let you know, oh, I should, like, turn around here. Yes, if we do the little 3-attack combo, then that'll be enough in order to destroy them. As well as, you know, with all these vines that are nearby, it's definitely reminded me of the fact that a dude, like, bought and is, like, working on remaking Vine. And it's going to be called Divine. You know Vine, the 6-second app? Yeah? Yeah? No? You're 10 and you don't know about Vine? Okay, well that hurts me, first off. Second off, yes, Vine was a platform where people would make 6-second videos. And there wasn't minute-long videos, there wasn't, like, hour-long videos, there wasn't heckin', there wasn't live streams, there wasn't, like, shopping, like, it was just 6-second videos where people were, like, being funny and, like, doing, like, really, like, short versions of songs, or, like, they'd have to, like, speed stuff up to get it in there, and it was just a hoot and a holler. And that is the app that, like, I absolutely, like, spent the most time on growing up. And, like, it, like, once it died, I was like, oh no. And, like, I started, like, binging, like, Vine compilations to, like, remember the good old days. And I was like, oh yeah, this is all, like, really good stuff, actually. Like, why did I, like... Like, what made me wait so long to, like, get onto it now? Like, now that it's gone. You know what I mean? But that's kind of, like, a good thing to know. Like, just some piece of, like, general advice is to don't hate something just because it's popular. Like, don't not watch something just because it's popular. Okay? Like, you have to, like, check it out. You have to form your own opinion on it, because if you don't, then, well, you're just going to be... You're going to be the opposite of a trendsetter, and it's not going to make you seem cool. Yum. It's just kind of lame that you're robbing yourself of an experience that other people are currently enjoying. Like, let's say you really enjoy K-pop Demon Hunters, but you got into it, like, a year or so after everyone else has already gotten into it. That's not gonna be fun for you. You're gonna like have like way less people to talk to about it in like that moment. Like, listen to like the popular song and be like, wow, this sucks. Like, absolutely, go for it. But like, my whole thing is like, you have to like form the opinion on it though. You can't just be like, oh, I hate this because it's popular. And I say this as someone who did that. I was absolutely the person that was like, I'm not gonna play Undertale, it's so popular, so like, I'll wait till like the hype dies down and like check it out. And like, dang it, I was able to make that. That's it. And on the bright side, we do get to like get some of these back now. Alright, I was absolutely the kind of person that it's gonna happen, I know. Well, I was obviously the person that was like, this is popular, I'm not gonna check it out, you know, it's just like way too popular, so I'll wait till it dies down. And lo and behold, like once it died down, I was then like, see, I told you I can do it. No. Once it died down, I played, I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good. Like, I get the hype of it now. So now it's like, man, why did I like wait so long in order to like check this out? Because now the amount of people that are like onto it are like dwindling. Like the fandom like slowly dies or like changes and shifts, and you're just like, huh, I guess I really did kind of rob myself of that experience, didn't I? So that's just kind of been my thing, like ever since that happened. Alright, we're gonna go into this cave over here. And we're gonna go ahead and find all these exploding plants, and we're gonna love these little plants, I tell you what. They set up the chain reactions, and it is just absolutely beautiful. It really is. We're also gonna get all these cleppies. Or, the clockies? The clickies. The cleppies. There's somethings. In case you're wondering about the silent screamers, if we're able to kill them, we are. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't risk it, though. Because, like, there's not really a good reason to do it, other than for getting more clockies. Which you totally can if you want, but at the same time, there's gonna be a lot of them. Like, you really don't have to, like, waste your time on getting the clockies. Like, as long as you're, like, going through the general area, you're gonna be alright. You don't need to, like, destroy every single egg in order to get enough. I promise you, you'll be alright. There's gonna be many levels. In fact, the collecties kind of respond a little bit. Not in this overworld, but typically when, like, you come back to it, and, like, the entire level, like, reloads. Ow, ow. Out of the way. And yes, we are not going to pass that, I promise you. We are going to check them out. Yum. But I did want to, like, try to get rid of, like, these little enemies first. Just so we can have, like, a clear path to get to the getaway car. Okay, we are almost there. Yum. Ow. Just gonna hit this one. That's why there's secret ones, too. Okay, we're already doing pretty good, actually. Like, we are not that far from having, like, the exact amount that we need to get, like, all the level ups necessary. Which we will be able to level up soon, just not right now. Like, once we get the egg, then we will be able to level up if we want to. But we're gonna want to wait a little bit, if only for one thing, and that is to see what else is available for us. We already have 9 out of the 10 little crystal gems. Can you believe it? It's amazing. Alright, let's see what's over here. Ah, yes, it's all Vitaloids. So, not really worth it for us. But hey, it's good to know. It is always good to know. Besides, the more, like, Vitaloids that we see, it kind of lets you know how difficult something's going to be. Huh. A nice little random circular platform. Man, I hope nothing bad happens here. What's this, a gauntlet? Yes, there are going to be gauntlets throughout the game. The voiced acting is forced. Yes, there's going to be little gauntlets around here. And what we have to do is we have to kill the yappers, and there's going to be bigger enemies that are summoned as well. But these are little things to, like, break you down, to, like, make you, like, stop and, like, focus on, like, fighting as if there's, like, not enough time. Plus, there are going to be Vitaloids that spawn in this little area here. Actually, let's go ahead and show this off. Yeah, so with the little electroshock, ow. Ow. Oh, cool, we died. How? I'm not sure, but it's always fun to die, I guess. But yes, with the little shock thing, it does freeze the big enemies in place, and we don't have to worry about destroying other stuff, because honestly, it's gonna be alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Yeah, out of the way. I don't need you. I don't want you. And I'll see you out, my tongue. Let's go ahead and get you taken care of. Let's go ahead and get that Vitaloid back because we're gonna need that. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Yeah, it seems like we freezed him like in the middle of his little like heavy poison breath attack, and that's what got us. So even though he wasn't moving, the poison breath was still active. And we don't really have anything here, just another Vitaloid off of the little beaten path. But it is always good to explore. It kind of encourages us to keep exploring a little bit more. Go ahead and get this Vitaloid again. I never really knew the name of them because, you know, as a kid I would always just skip through it. Ow. Yeah, that's kind of like the thing about like doing a Let's Play of this game, is because I've never 100% of this game, so this is kind of a blind Let's Play, but also not, because I spent a lot of time on it. Like, I got like halfway through the game, and just kind of kept putting it down. So, this is like my official triumphant, like, this is it, I'm going to 100% this. And nothing's gonna stop me, because I very much enjoy this game. Yes, we do have another little gauntlet over here, which is completely fine. Gauntlets are always fun. Out of the way, yappers. Certified yappers. Get out of here. You're yapping nonsense. Yeesh. What are you doing, you yappers? Huh? Also, every time we get the little... Ow. Every time we get the little, crystal gem, it does give us 500 Kleptoids as well. Which is why we are, like, doing so good at collecting so much of them. Okay, and if we go on over here, we can go ahead and get a little more. But don't you worry, there's still going to be more to be found. In fact, we're getting really close on finding the last crystal gem as well. Alright, so we have this little area here, which is great. That's great, that's great, that's fun, that's fun. Ooh, we got a little secret over here. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, what's that over there? Why, it's a little path. That's right. Oh, no! No, that's fine. Okay, lizards can't swim in water. I don't know if I told you about that. But we can go over this little path. And here we have a big boy just over here out waiting for us so they can like show us what to do. We're gonna jump around a little bit just to like get him to put his guard down, enough to kill him. And now we can go ahead and get these little Kleptoids, and then we can go ahead and activate this so we can go and get the crystal gem. Just like that. See, it's not that hard. As of that, we already have all 10 crystal gems in this level. And that's like the main objective. Well, the main completionist objective. That's the one thing that you don't have to do. You go through the entire game without collecting a single one if you really want to. For the crystal gems, what we get for collecting them is we get access to artwork. Yeah, there's going to be like sketches and kind of stuff like that that I will be showing off. Don't you worry. Okay, and with that, we are over here with 8,500 little Kleptoids, which is pretty good. We're almost done. So, all we have to do now is jump on the egg. Oh, do you think I was joking? No, we're actually jumping onto the egg. Okay, we're actually going to save our progress this time, because I didn't do that the first time. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some save data. Yeah, we can have up to 3 files here. So, if you have, like, 2 other people that want to play this game, go for it. If you are one person and you do multiple recordings, then you can save quite a few times, just in case anything happens. Okay, let's go and talk to him. So here we're going to enter the evolution menu, where Leon can help transform the Clockies into precious upgrades, like extra health point and Iron Claws. We're going to go and get Iron Claws right now, actually. So we give this gigantic pterodactyl the Clockies, and...
Yuck! This better work.
So yeah, he has bad breath, but now we have Iron Claws, so each time we hit an enemy, we will inflict an additional point of damage. We're not going to see that on most enemies, it's going to be the big enemies that we're going to see that. But, let's go ahead and leave a level. It's going to ask if we want to save again. I'm going to go and say no, I think we're alright for not saving.
Well... Nice job, Twinkle Toes. Now, hand it over.
This is not just any lizard egg. It's an egg from my world. What do you want with it?
I'm here to liberate it. I'm gonna send it and all the rest of the eggs back to where they came from.
How are you gonna do that? Didn't you say we were trapped here?
Unless you can locate the right portal. And you don't have a portal beacon, do you?
No. Do you?
I know where I can get my hands on one. But first, I need to get all the eggs. So, hand that one over, and I'll be on my way.
Where this egg goes, I go. Besides, you need me. I can help you get these.
All right, suit yourself, kiddo.
Okay, yeah, so now we get to go and see the next level, and look at how beautiful this is. So this is the little map here, and this little map is just so detailed, it's amazing. We get like a little glimpse as like what's coming up. Now, I know that there are the clockies here that help guide us as to where we're going to go next, but we can also just fly around. Yeah, there's nothing stopping us from going and checking out what's coming up. We can see that this is going to be a boss battle, and we can see that we're going to need 3 lizard eggs to get there. Some mushrooms over here, a nice little like neon city, another boss over here. I hate this level so much, but that has all the challenges that I'm going to be dreading so much. More bosses, a nice little like space area, another boss. Yeah, as you can tell, this is going to be quite a few boss fights, and the boss stages are kind of difficult, actually, as you expect a boss stage to be. And here we have the final one, where it requires 20 lizard eggs. But we can also go ahead and enter the gallery. And in the gallery, we can use the little eggs that we have, the crystal gems that we have in order to see little sketches. So we can see that there is a Rebidactyl sound effect going Rark, and Scaler going ah, with Jazz going well, 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 you survived your little play date. Survived? I thrived. Indeed, so it would appear. We can use the little D-pad to go to like the next sketch, and look at this little dude. Look at him. Look at him in the top left corner. Look at how adorable he is. He's just so adorable. He's like waving his hand and like licking, and it's adorable. We have some more like lined sketches as well. I want to believe that every single crystal gem that we collect corresponds to a specific piece of artwork, and it's not just, oh, you got 10, so here are like random ones that get opened up. We have Bobby and Scaler. And what I want to believe is a prototype design of Scaler before they decided on the more like neon colors. That was what I would want to say properly. Got some research over here of either like little background or like little things in life that look like far-fetched that they use as like some of the inspiration, and a new art direction. We can see like some of the landscapes that they created. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and return to the world map now. But why did I stop myself from going and getting the extra health point? Well, let's find out. Let's go to Bakuldo, where we can learn the Bakudan transformation, not Bakugan, Bakudan. Find egg 2 and 3 and collect 10 crystal gems. And we can see right on over here on Chimerum that we met Leon, found egg 1, returned to Leon and left level, and collected the 10 crystal gems. Chimerum is officially completed. We don't have to go back to it ever again. So let's go and check out Bakuldo. And no, this isn't going to be like, I'm not going to be like doing this entire stage, don't worry. Like, we're just here for like the cutscene and like one other thing, so you're going to see.
Those are cloakies. You can pick them up. They're little balls of energy. You get enough of them, I'll help you convert them into something useful.
I'll get so many of these things that you won't know what to do with them.
Yeah, whatever. And one more thing. This place is full of Bakudans. They're little guys with bombs. Vanquish enough of them, absorb their energy, and you'll be a Bakudan in no time. Use it to your advantage.
Right. I'll keep that in mind. And I'll be back with the eggs before you know it.
Right, but before we go ahead and start with the Bakudan, let's go ahead and talk to Leon, so we can enter the evolution menu. Because every single time you go to another planet, or another level I should say, you're going to unlock something else that you're able to upgrade, like the bomb container, which allows us to charge up additional bombs on the vines. So we're absolutely going to get that. Because we're going to need that quite a bit in this level. Because in this level we're going to be finding some hard to open eggs. And those hard to open eggs typically have crystal gems in them. Yeah. So now we have an extra bomb container that we're able to charge up on the vine. And we can press R to use them. But that's it. So as you can see on the evolution menu, we are missing about 400 clockies in order to get an extra health point, which once we do get those, we're going to be coming right back to them so we can get an extra health point, because 3 is very small. As you can see, we already did not do so hot. You can also see 2 little stars, those are going to be the eggs, and then quite a few red dots on the screen there in the bottom left corner of the map, and that is going to be the Bakudans, where once we kill them, we can transform. That's right, we can transform into different monsters that we kill in this game. There's also going to be little challenges along the way that require us to transform into different animals, but you can only transform in one specific animal per planet, so you can't go and like beat the game, come back to this planet and just like rampage it. No. The levels are designed specifically so you are the one character that you can transform to into the area. But I've talked about this far enough. In fact, I've said everything twice to myself. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time in the next episode of Scaler. Goodbye, my CP Bears!